With the new breeding season ahead of us, I'm chatting to John Freeman this morning from Freeman Stallions. John, an exciting new season ahead, but let's firstly start with the stallion stats from last season.
It's a very exciting year. In fact, probably one of the most exciting I've experienced in my career of 40 odd years. You know, we've got Captain L and Trippy fighting out the lead. Captain L, previous season's champion sire, and Trippy having broken the all-time South African stakes earnings record for a stallion, but heads the overall official log at the moment. And of course, you know, he's got that filly INARA. As a 5-time Group 1 winner, she sets herself up right with the very best that we've ever produced in this country. Great credit to Trippy. Dynasty having another fantastic year. You know, he's got 3 sons at stud already and another one going to stud just right now. I don't know whether in my lifetime I've seen a triple equus outstanding sire like Dynasty have 4 sons at stud at the same time as he's standing at stud. Now 5 actually. Active War's going there, I've forgotten. It's a very exciting thing, and may I say, I'm the luckiest guy in the world because 4 of the top 5 sires in South Africa are managed in our portfolio.
You're managing 16 stallions. It's very difficult to talk about 16 of them, but obviously the new kids on the block are the ones that everyone is so excited about this season.
Absolutely, Fee. You know, if you have a look at the top 7 or 8 stallions in South Africa, the youngest of them is Dynasty at 15, 16. The others are 19 and 20 years old. There's never been a better opportunity. Our market's wide open. New sires have got the world at their feet. We've got the likes of the current freshman crop, Give Me the Green Light, who's leading the current freshman sires, Philanthropist and Pathfork, fighting it out with them. Very exciting propositions there. And we've got a wonderful leading second crop sire in Karari in our portfolio. New sires always draw a lot of attention, Fee, and I'm happy to say that the 6 who've not yet had runners, I've mentioned the 3 freshman sires who are very exciting, and Karari, our second crop sire, but you've got to look at the new sires all the time. This is the future. It's the lifeblood of our industry. Alphabetically, Futura, Horse of the Year, Legislate, Horse of the Year, Master of My Fate, Best Son of Jet, Master at Stud, twice over, European champion, he's about to have his first runners. What a Winter, triple South African champion, he's about to have his first runners, and a very exciting new addition to Chief-led Wally Hall. A son of Reduced's Choice, he's got to be one of the best sires in the world. But I've got to put Jackson right up there amongst them. He was a superior racehorse in his day. You know, as I've just said all those names, I've just got goose flesh up and down my back because it's so exciting, it really is. Who can have a portfolio of stallions put together like that? We've got Futura, Legislate, Master of My Fate, Jackson twice over, What a Winter, and Wiley Hall as the brand new prospect. You know, they say that no man ever committed suicide with an unraced 2-year-old in the stable. Well, I'm very far off suicide with that much going on.
You pride yourself on grade 1s and champions.
I do. It's got to be the key. It's the overriding key. It's done well for me. That philosophy's done very well for me so far. I'm not giving up on it.
It's so important to have a quality sire.
It is. You must look like a stallion. You must have raced like a stallion. But you know, many years ago, a man called Freedman in Australia, 1991 I think the year was, said to me that I should not be going to Australia to buy Last Tycoons and El Grand Seigneurs. I should be going there to buy Bletchingleys, Masqués and Maraudings. And I said, why? He said, because we know they can run on our surfaces and that they're suitable to our tracks. This is why I've concentrated so hard on getting stock that's running well in South Africa. It's pivotal. It's absolutely crucial that they're proven on the track that their progeny's got to run on. That's my view. And you know that the stallions that we manage will cover at least about 1,500 mares. They covered 1,560 mares last year. Some will get more than others. 6 of the stallions we manage already got their books closed. Others are still filling, and we're hoping to, particularly with the new sires, you know, exciting Futura, Legislate just retiring for the first year, to have them very well supported. They've been well syndicated. They stand at top sires as top stud farm. Right next door to Trippy and What a Winter and Philanthropist, and you know, it's just so wonderful to have so many dedicated professional people supporting the stallions. It makes it easier.
You must have had a great racing season this year following the stock.
Yeah, we had Legislate the year before, we've had Futura the year after, and not mine, but by Trippy, INARA this year. You've got to have a top class horse every year, and so it's very exciting.
With the Equus Awards fast approaching, I know that your stallions have many nominations.
Yes, I should imagine, one hasn't seen a list yet, but if I just go through my mind, Captain L must have at least 3 juveniles. You know that he's heading for his 8th consecutive juvenile championship this year, which is quite phenomenal. He's the most record-breaking sire in South Africa. He broke another record on the sales ring, just to digress before we get to Equus. He got 5 million rand for that best kept secret filly at CTS Awards, book one this year. Well, I think he's got very 2 strong nominations in the Equus 2-year-old filly category, Cloth of Cloud and Secret is Out. They're both unbeatable Group 1 winners. In the colts category, he's got to have, always in charge, has got to have a serious chance. And then, of course, INARA for Trippy. We've spoken about her win a Group 1 race in each of the 3 Group 1 provinces. Dynasty's got BELA. And the interesting thing about Captain L breaking records is that he has 6 juvenile stakes winners this year. That's a new South African record. And 17.1 2-year-old stakes winners percentage is phenomenal. I also should mention that Trippy, having won the first $1 million race ever in South Africa, has now got 28 million rand in earnings. It's going to take some time before somebody catches that. And there's that wonderful tussle on the official log between Captain L and Trippy for Sire Championship. It's all very exciting. We might even have another champion sire managed by Freeman Stallions this year. It looks pretty likely. We'll cross fingers anyway.
Difficult question, John, but do you have a favourite?
Yeah, you've mentioned all those 16, and I've said talked about the Sons of Dynasty. Do I have a favourite? Yeah, 5.
How do you find the coverage and the advertising in South Africa promoting the stallions and horse racing?
I think South Africa does extremely well, considering what a small racing jurisdiction we are in terms of global terms. We've got excellent, the quality of publication that we have in South Africa. We've got a dedicated racing newspaper. We've got brilliant publications like the Sire Handbook, and we put out a lot of publications of our own for our stallions. And I'm so happy that Breeding to Win is on Teletrack, because we need quality programs like this to promote our market, and I think they do an excellent job, and that's why we're involved and happy to sponsor them. And I'm happy that they're not only doing it on a Sunday night, because that's maybe sort of family night and not something time that everybody watches, but replaying it during the week and putting it on Monday night after the show from Durban is always extra time. And I do know that we get a good audience because we get spikes on our website, and of course we promote it through our e-news program. And we always see a spike on our website after a show like that, so we can gauge the effectiveness of it.
John, thank you for chatting to us this morning and look forward to the season ahead.